Hello there, beautiful souls. Today's video is about the past life between you and the person on your mind. I came up with that idea thanks to the video that I posted yesterday about why this person entered your life. And actually, in pile number one, I saw that there was some kind of past life connection, there was some kind of strong soul connection. So, if you have seen that video, and especially if you have chosen pile number one, this is your video. So I know that some of you don't believe in past lives, but if you have connection that you can definitely feel that there is something very strong. You cannot get a hold of it. You cannot just let go of that person, keep thinking about this person. Then definitely there might be something there. There might be some kind of soul connection. So I really hope this video is useful and can help you find out the answers that you might be seeking. So let's proceed towards the video and find out. Okay, so for the topic, I will use the Infinite Wisdom Chakras, and for the reading itself I will use the Season of Fox Tarot, the deck that I'm using the entire week. So let's see which cards are going to represent the piles between you, which you can choose. By the way, you have noticed that the box of this deck is a bit damaged. It just came like that, so yeah. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number one. We have Goddess of Vibration. Okay. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number two. We have Warrior 1, Empowerment. Okay. Let's see which card is going to represent pile number 3. We have Root Chakra, Wisdom of the Earth. Okay. I will give you a few seconds in order to focus on the card that attracts you the most, the one that your intuition is leading you towards, and I will meet you in the reading. You will see the cards on a bigger screen and you will have a few seconds, but you can pause if you want in order to just select the card that will lead you towards the right reading. So let's meet there. Hello there, pal number one, for those of you who chose the Goddess of Vibration, the truth. So this Goddess of Vibration is representing the throat chakra. I decided to use chakras for this reading because we are talking about past life. So I feel like this deck and those chakra things can help us to just go deep in the past. So we have the Goddess of Vibration, which is who is speaking the truth. So what I'm feeling from this card is that here within this connection between you and the person on your mind, in your past reincarnation there was something unspoken. There were truths that both of you maybe were hiding. And also I noticed this heart shape here. Maybe you were not able to explain the love you felt for this person, or maybe they never managed to explain the love they felt for you. I feel something tragic because there were a lot of feelings that were not spoken, that they were not said out loud. So I will just put this card here and start out with the tarot deck and just go as deep as possible in order to find out what happened in your past life with this person, and we will try to reflect how this is going to affect your present. As I speak for the past, I think pretty much it will say something about the present as well. So let's proceed. Okay, the card is jumping, but I haven't even set topic or anything. I will just reshuffle like this. Oops, that was bad. Let's do it again. Okay. So, please, Spirit. Okay, this card wanted to jump out. I will just put it here, maybe to give some kind of meaning to this shuffle. Please, Spirit, tell us what happened in the past life between the person who is watching this, who chose this pile, and the one that is on their mind. What happened between them in their past life, in their most significant past life? Some of you might have lifetimes with that person. Okay. Knight of Wands in reverse, Lovers in reverse, and in the bottom we have Hermit. Okay. So, what I feel from these cards is that there was some kind of misunderstanding between you and the person that is on your mind. Indeed, maybe there were words that were not spoken. Maybe you never managed to explain to this person how much they meant for you, or they were not able to explain to you how much you meant for them. And here we have the Knight of Wands on top of this card. The Knight of Wands is in reverse, which wants to indicate, well, having this Knight of Wands, I'm feeling that somebody departed without admitting their true feelings to the other person. Somebody left or was forced to move somewhere because we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Normally I'm sensing some kind of blockage from this card, but this reading is quite specific, and the message that I'm getting that somebody just left, somebody was forced to leave, somebody maybe was transported somewhere by force without getting the chance to say to the other person how much they meant for them. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit card, which wants to indicate that somebody in this connection felt alone. Somebody was, well, as you can see in the Hermit, I feel that we have a fox that is waiting for something, that is waiting for someone to come. We have a fox that has isolated itself, and it's trying to reflect on things, trying to reflect why things went in a certain pattern, and we have a fox that is feeling lonely. So I feel actually the main word that comes to me is desperation. Desperation because the person you loved, I don't know if that's you or it's them, either this happened with you or with them, because we are talking about your past lives together. So I'm just picking up the energy. So either you or your person felt very, very lonely and desperate, and this card came out, it just jumped out. And you can see that in this card we have a fox that is waiting for something, a fox that is looking towards a horizon. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that we have a fox here that is not just waiting, but a fox that is feeling quite desperate, a fox that doesn't have any expectations, a fox that was waiting and waiting, but even though knows that there is no hope for this person to come back, I feel that there is something like that Hachiko movie, that somebody was gone. I mean, I'm talking about forced departure. It might mean not just a departure from one location to another location, but it might have been some kind of departure from, let's say, maybe somebody passed away or something like that happened, and the other person was left quite lonely and quite isolated and desperate. Lonely and desperate, and still waiting for some kind of message or sign. I don't know how this is going to resonate. I just saw a song that felt. I don't know how this is going to resonate in your present, but maybe in your present moment with this person, you had hard time to explain how you felt, or they had hard time to explain how they felt in this connection, and maybe you were not able to meet in between, or maybe just this person either caused you to feel lonely, or you caused this person to feel lonely. This is what I'm feeling. I mean, the way it might reflect in your present moment as well. Either you abandoned this person and they felt lonely, or they somehow abandoned you and made you feel a bit lonely and misunderstood. But the core of this problem is the Lover's card in reverse, because with the Lover's card in reverse I am sensing some kind of misunderstanding, because this card has duality, and when the duality is in with the head down, I feel that something was not able to just meet in between. Okay, let's keep going. Let's find out more about your past life with this person. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this past life with the person that is on the mind of the people who chose pile number 1? What happened in their past life? Why there was that sadness and departure? Why somebody was left alone? What exactly happened? Okay. 3 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. And 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So this is very interesting, because what I notice is that Knight of Wands is looking towards the 3 of Cups. So in this 3 of Cups you have some kind of celebration, celebrating something, or just enjoying yourself in company. So I feel that, as I mentioned before, that there might be even physical departure, like somebody passed away. I feel that with this combination here that came out, this is not much possible, because what I see here is that this Knight of Wands, somebody just chose to move towards different priorities. I feel that somebody just moved towards places where they meet people, they have company, they chose to enjoy life instead of settling down, instead of like forming steady love relationship. They decided to just move away somewhere and enjoy life. And I feel that here with the Knight of Pentacles, again, we have somebody that is waiting, because this knight is one of the slowest knights and he's holding a pentacle. And we have that beautiful sakura tree, which is like reminiscent of something, which is bringing memories. Or whenever I see sakura tree, I just think about Japanese animes and those reminiscent moments. So I feel that somebody in this connection decided to choose something different. Somebody in this connection decided to turn back on their feelings and move towards friends, company, and other things, while the other person was just waiting, like Hachiko, like that dog that was waiting for its owner. And in the bottom of the deck we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, which wants to indicate that indeed somebody's worth was not seen in the past reincarnation. You can see that we have a fox that is jumping with a cup, while here the other one is not paying any attention. And this card came in reverse, which wants to indicate that maybe later on this person had regrets. Maybe later on this person thought, okay, I did not choose that partner, I chose to spend my life in fun and party or whatever, but maybe I chose bad, maybe I made the wrong choice and I let somebody alone. Okay, well, I don't know how this is going to resonate for your present connection with this person, but what I feel here is definitely some kind of abandonment issue. Somebody was abandoned while the other person chose different priorities and moved towards those priorities and left the other one alone. So those abandonment issues might reflect in your present life as well. Maybe in your present connection, either you or your partner has those abandonment issues. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, tell us more about this past life. Is there something more that we need to know about the connection between these two people in their past life? We have the Judgment in reverse. We have the is this Justice? No, it's not Justice. It's Two of Swords in reverse. It looked a bit like Justice. And again, we have the Hermit. Okay. So we have Major Arcana and Two of Swords in reverse. Both of them in reverse. So again, I told you that with the Four of Cups that was in the bottom of the deck, somebody was realizing something. But I feel that that realization came late because we have the Judgment in reverse. You can see in this card that we have some kind of holy kind of fox that is blowing the trumpet and waking up the other foxes, awakening them. So since this card came in reverse, I feel that somebody in this connection realized their mistake, but they realized it late. And you can see the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is a card of indecision. Two of Swords is a card of like going inwards, meditating. So I feel that this person, after they had this party moment, after they had the crowd that they mixed in with, they felt lonely at some point. And then they started reflecting about your connection, about what they have missed, about what they have lost. And they realized something. They realized that they actually missed you. And then we have the Judgment card, which also wants to indicate about realizing something. But since the card is in reverse, I feel that they realized late, when things were too late for you to come together. I will ask why it was too late. But here again we have the Hermit, which wants to indicate that somebody is feeling lonely, somebody is feeling isolated. I will just move the cards and ask why it was too late. Please, Spirit, can you tell us why it was too late? Why it was too late for this person to make a comeback, or to go back to the one that they have neglected. We have the World card in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Strength card. Okay. So having the World card, it wants to indicate that already there was some kind of border between you two. Some kind of border was separating you from this person. They chose to move away, and having the World card, I feel that there was some kind of border that was not allowing you and this person to come back together. Maybe there was a geographical distance between you two that it was a bit hard to overcome, but at the same time, maybe the time has passed and things have changed. Maybe you are not the same person anymore. I'm saying you, but actually it might be your person as well, because here we are talking about story from the past lives. So it's either you or your person. It gets a bit confusing, but take this just as a story between two people from their past lives, and just keep in mind that this story might resonate with your present connection with the person that is on your mind. So we have the World card in reverse, which wants to indicate that there was some kind of distance, some kind of border, something that was hard to overcome. And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, which wants to indicate fears. But since this card came in reverse, I feel that there was overcoming of those fears. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Strength card. So what I feel is that they were having a hard time to come back to that person that they have neglected, because there was some kind of distance, there was some kind of border. Maybe a lot of time has passed and that person have changed, that person have overcome their frustration, they have overcome those expectations or those things that were keeping them hooked, and they have grown, they have developed their own power, they have gotten stronger because we have the strength card in the bottom of the deck. So I feel that maybe this person wanted to come back, but the one that was waiting for them, they are not the same anymore. They have gained their power, they have gained self-confidence, and they are not willing to accept somebody who has neglected them, which is quite interesting. I will just pick up the cards and actually I can ask more about this. I can ask how the story ends. I'm just going to reshuffle the deck. Please, Spirit, tell us how the story ends. How the story ends between those people in the past life. How the story ends between those two people in their past life. Ten of Cups, okay. The Tower. And Two of Wands in the bottom of the deck, okay. So, having the Ten of Cups might indicate some kind of happy ending between you and the person that is on your mind in your past. But let's just take a good look, because the other cards did not indicate something that positive. I would just take a good look, because my main concern is the Two of Wands in reverse. The rest, the Tower, I don't sense something that bad there. Okay, I will just tell you what I sense from these cards. So, having the Tower card as a major arcana, it wants to indicate that something between those two people broke. Something that probably might be an obstacle, because above this card we have the Ten of Cups. So either there was some kind of ego or some kind of well, after separating for a long time, separating for a distance, there are things that are being produced, like somebody's gaining ego, or somebody's just refusing to pay attention to the person that have neglected them for so long. So having the Tower card here, I feel that it wants to say that whatever obstacle was between those two people, it was broken, it was stricken by lightning. And my attention gets focused on this fox that is running away. I don't know why. There is a fox that is running away, and my attention falls on this fox. It's like somebody in this connection was running away from a disaster, running away from tragedy, and moving towards that happy ending, that happy moment. So I'm not quite sure if there was happy ending that included these two people together, or there was happy ending for one of these people. Actually, this is something that I felt, but I'm not 100% sure, because what I get as a message in my mind is that somebody here ran away from this connection and they formed another connection with another person and they find happiness. And then the other person that have neglected, that have chosen another path and neglected the one that we had in the beginning, they are the ones that are left lonely and desperate. So this is a very interesting ending of the story. But this is how I felt it, because these two fonts were not making that much sense with those two, with those 10 of cups and this tower. And the tower itself with the 10 of cups, it's like having happiness and some kind of disaster together. So indeed, I feel that somebody ran away from this connection. Either you chose different path and ran away from this person, or they chose different path and they ran away, and in the end, either you or this person found happiness. I'm sorry that it might sound confusing because I'm talking you or this person, but I cannot know which role you had and which role this person had, but I'm just telling a story of two people in their past life. So indeed, the happy ending, I think, was with someone else. So to sum it up, first, somebody did not see the worthiness of the other person, and they decided to move away. They decided to choose different priorities, and that person felt lonely and isolated. So after a time, that other person realized that their choice was wrong and they had regrets, and they decided to come back or somehow reach that person, but things were not the same anymore, and that other person decides to just let go of this and moves forward and finds happiness, and the one that had neglected them is actually the one that is left alone and desperate. So it feels like karma. Okay, well, I will just pick up those cards and ask one final question, which is, well, I feel here that there were some kind of heavy energies. To be honest, I don't know how this might affect your present, but I assume that the connection between you and this person in the present might feel a bit more intense, like might be abandonment issues, definitely. And also somebody might have felt very lonely in this connection, that also could be present. But just in case, I will ask my tarot deck, because I saw in my timer that we still have enough time, and I will ask, please Spirit, tell us how this might have resonated, how this is resonating on the present, how this is impacting the present of these two people, how this past life is impacting the present of these two people. The Empress, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, Ace of Cups. Okay. So the answer is quite clear for me, because I feel that in your past life, I mean, you can see that the only negative card is the one that is on the bottom. So indeed, in your past life, you carry some kind of heavy energies with this person. So in your present, there might be heavy things as well with this person. This might be impacting heavily your connection with this person, because with the Five of Swords, we are talking about warlike situation, but in this warlike situation, there are no winners. Well, there might be a winner, but this winner will feel like a loser, because they have had a lot of sacrifices and a lot of victims. So I feel that this karma between you two has caused a lot of damages in your connection with this person. But what you have as an objective in this present is to clear this, is to purify this, because we have the Empress, and the Empress is all about healing. The Empress is all about being prolific, having some kind of good fortune, making things expand. We have Venus in this card. I mean, the Empress is represented by Venus, and Venus is one of the benefic planets, which is always bringing happiness and good fortune. Well, in most cases, it is bringing good fortune and happiness, unless she's in sign that she's not feeling good. But yeah, in most cases, I feel that in your present, you are supposed to somehow let go of this karma between you to overcome. I mean, even this fox, you can see that it's holding that sword in its mouth. which wants to indicate that it is overcoming some kind of tragedy or some kind of heavy energy. And I feel that you are meant to overcome this and reach towards the Empress, which is major arcana. So you are supposed to let go of those trauma, heal that traumas, and have a new beginning, because you have the Ace of Cups as well, which is indicating new beginning in love connection, or just new beginning in something that is giving you good vibes, something that is something that involves feelings and emotions. So indeed, I mean, just looking at this fox, how it's juggling with its nose that cup, and how the water is like flowing or just spinning, I feel that in your present life you are meant to clear that karma, clear that situation that you had in your past life with this person. That's why things might have been a bit more intense with this person, or there might have been a lot of issues emerging on the surface. Okay, so I think this was the reading, but I am going to take some songs for you as well, because yesterday I didn't use any songs because I used cards, many oracle cards, but now I would use some songs and see how they might resonate for your connection with this person. So let's take a look. The first song I got is Charlie Puth, We Don't Talk Anymore Like We Used to Do. Okay, so maybe there is moment of silence between you and this person. Maybe the communication stopped for some reason. Next song is Avicii, Wake Me Up. Wake me up when all is over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. Yeah, that was the lyrics. So yeah, I assume from this Avicii song that it wants to indicate that this karma between you and this person, once this karma is over, you are supposed to wake up this connection somehow, or just clear the things and start over. Maybe that's the message for most of you, because we have the Ace of Cups. Let's take another one. Nelly featuring Kelly Rowland, Dilemma. Okay, no matter what I do, all I think about is you. So I feel that in this connection there are strong feelings, there are strong sensations and feelings, and I feel that you are thinking about each other. Let's take one last song. We have Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. Okay, so this is a breakup song, but in this song somebody left the other person and left them lonely and miserable, just like we saw in your past reincarnation with this person, or at least what the messages indicated about this past reincarnation. So indeed I feel that this song might replay a situation that might have happened between you and this person in your present as well, or maybe it's referring to the past life, but I feel that in the present probably there were situations where one of you left the other one and made them feel lonely, misunderstood. Maybe you were never able to speak out your feelings to each other. So that was your reading, pile number 1. If you enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people reach it, and feel free to subscribe to my channel, because your support is really precious for me. So that was it. Thank you very much for your time, thank you for your attention, and I hope to see you again. Wish you many blessings. Bye. Hello there, pal number 2, for those of you who chose the Warrior 1 Empowerment. So having this card, I feel that within this connection somebody gains strength, or somebody just become more powerful. But we are talking about past lives, and it might sound funny for you, but I think that here we are talking about a situation that involves military because we have the warrior. Maybe there was something regarding military that was between you and this person and somehow influenced your connection. I will just put this card here and we will see what the tarot is going to say about your past life. I don't know if I'm going to feel military force from the tarot as well, but let's see what we are going to get about your past life with the person that is on your mind. I will just reshuffle like this in order to keep the energies cleansed. Okay. So, please, Spirit, tell us what has happened in the past life of the people who chose the warrior and the one that is on their life. What has happened between them in their past life, the most significant past life, that might affect their present as well? I felt like drawing two cards. We have the Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles. Okay, we have two pages. Okay. In the bottom we have the Chariot in reverse. And not in the bottom, above and below them we have the Chariot in reverse, and in the bottom we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is very interesting story. So, in the past, I feel that somebody here had two candidates, not just one. One of the candidates was rich, while the other one was a bit more, well, let's say they were more attracted to the other one. The first one was rich, but maybe not so attractive, while the second one was not rich, but much more energetic, much more attractive. And somebody in this connection was not able to make their mind because we have a Chariot in reverse. Somebody was not able to choose between the rich one or the more energetic and attractive one. So they were like blocked. They were not knowing which person to choose. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Cups, which wants to indicate emotional blockage as well. Emotionally, somebody was having very hard decision to choose between the rich one and the one that is more energetic and attractive. So it's a good start, pile number 2. I will just take some more cards. Please, Spirit, clarify the situation. What is going on further? What is going on further in this story? Maybe in your situation also there is more than one person. Maybe there is another person in your story as well, and somebody needs to make a choice. I'm just assuming this, but let's keep going further in the story and we are going to find out what will happen. Please, Spirit, tell us where the story goes. What happens next in this? We have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Sun card. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, this is very interesting because we have the Two of Wands, which wants to indicate that somebody felt desperate in this situation. Somebody felt desperate because they were not able to make a decision. They were not able to see their future somehow. But under this desperation, we have the Sun card, which wants to indicate that at the same time they were feeling happy. Maybe this person that needs to choose, that needed to choose, they were just too young, they were a bit too naive, and they just wanted to enjoy life the way it is. They were not willing to get involved with any of those two candidates. And deep down they were feeling happy in their life the way they were living it. But somehow they felt desperate because they needed to make some kind of future plan or some kind of future decision, which was causing them a lot of stress and causing them sensation of indecision, not knowing which way to go, not knowing where the future leads. I mean, frustrations about the future in general, because we have this folks that is looking in the horizon. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that the future was scaring this person. The future was scaring this person that needed to make a decision. And in the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands usually travels. Knight of Wands usually is quite active. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that this person that I'm talking about, they didn't want to move in any kind of direction, because we have both the Chariot in reverse and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So I feel that this person that needed to choose between two people, they actually didn't feel like choosing neither of them. They just wanted to stay where they are, and they didn't have any plans about their future. For some reason, maybe in the past life, these people were like, maybe the parents of this person were obliging them to marry either this one or the other one, or something like that. But we are going to see further. Please, Spirit, tell us more about this story. What happens with this person? Do they choose somebody, or what happens? What happens next? We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands in the bottom of above this card, below this card again. And we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, as we progress in the story, we see that this person that needs to make the choice, they are feeling a lot of burden. They are feeling a lot of burden, and they are feeling blocked. They don't know which way to move. And they carry a lot of things on their back. So this situation is troubling them. This situation is causing them to feel a lot of burden. But as a general energy, we have the Four of Cups, which wants to indicate that in the past, this person that needs to make the choice, they were not seeing some kind of invitation or something, because we have this folks that is jumping and offering a cup to this one, but this one is not noticing, not paying any kind of attention. And since this card came in reverse, it wants to indicate that something is changing within this. I feel that this person is realizing something about these two connections or this situation in general. They are gaining some kind of insight. Still, they are feeling quite like damaged from this, like carrying some kind of heavy burden to having to choose between two candidates. But they are coming up with something. They are coming up with a decision, or they are realizing something. They see an idea, or just they see something clearly. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, can you indicate us what this person... Okay, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Swords. And we have the Tower and Three of... I took too many cards, but I just felt like taking them. And we have the Three of Swords in the bottom of the deck. Okay. So what I feel is that here I'm still talking about this person that needed to make decisions and they realized something. So I feel that this here is their realization. This is what they realized. They realized that this situation is hopeless because we have the Five of Swords. So it's war-like situation. Whoever they choose, it will be loss for them. And the Knight of Swords wants to indicate movement. movement with determination. Since this card is in reverse, I feel that this person doesn't have any determination or any desire at all to move anywhere. This person really doesn't want to interact with neither of those two candidates. And we have the Tower card, which wants to indicate the desire of this person to run away, because we have a fox that is running away. So whatever has happened, this person somehow wants to abandon all this and just run away from this situation, just escape. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. We have a fox that is stabbed by 3 swords. And it wants to indicate heartbreak, heartache, pain, depression, feeling sad. So indeed, I feel that whatever past life I'm reaching here, we are talking about somebody that felt obliged to choose between 2 people, and they really didn't want it to choose neither of them. They felt like they are in prison. They felt that there isn't much they can do. And what they realized is that whatever they choose, it is not going to be good for them. Whatever they do, it will end up tragically. Somehow they want to run away. Somehow they want to escape from this. But the overall energy that they are feeling is heartache. I don't know if this is you or your person that I'm tuning up to, but I will just keep going further and see what we are going to get in the story. There isn't much space for all the cards, so I will just pick up the cards, reshuffle the deck, and continue. Okay, so please, Spirit, tell us what is happening with this person. What is happening with this person? Do they escape, or what is happening with them? 2 of Wands in reverse again. 5 of Pentacles. The Devil card in reverse. Okay. So I think that this person is doing something drastic. I feel that this person is taking some kind of drastic measure in order to free themselves from this devil. And somehow they succeed to free themselves. But I feel that this is costing them their physical health. Because maybe this person tries to take their own life or something like that, because we have the 5 of Pentacles, and maybe they are doing something like maybe starving themselves to death, because we have those foxes here that are starving. So maybe they try to commit some kind of action that is hurting them physically, or they just want to show those that are obliging them to choose between 2 people that they don't want, that well, they just do some kind of desperate act. This is what I'm feeling from these 5 of Pentacles. Something out of desperation that can put their life in danger. And indeed it is made out of desperation, because they see no exit from this. And maybe the situation actually made them feel sick. That also could be the option, because, I mean, in this card, you can see that we are talking about physical not well-being. And we have the Devil card in reverse, which wants to indicate that somehow they are freeing themselves. Somehow they are managing to escape from the chains of the devil. Okay. Please, Spirit, tell us more. What follows next? What follows next in this story? I don't know how it's going to resonate with your situation, with this person. In the previous pile, there was a completely different story. But let's see. Please, Spirit, tell us what follows next. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. We have the Emperor. And we have the Four of Cups in the bottom of the deck again. Okay. So the Emperor here, I feel from this Emperor some kind of hero-like energy. Maybe somebody comes in their life and appears like a hero, because you can just take a look at this Emperor that is standing on a hill and just jumping up, like standing all tall, and even have captured a mouse as a prey. So I feel that some kind of hero is coming on the horizon with the Emperor card, that is helping them or trying to help them. And we have the Page of Swords in reverse, which wants to indicate again that there were some kind of confusions. The overall environment might involve a lot of confusion, a lot of struggle, or just society might have looked down upon this connection, or yeah, the overall energy that I'm picking from this is that well, somebody's appearing and they are stirring up the situation. There is a new person that is entering in this story, and they are stirring up the entire situation. Many people are getting confused from this. And again, we have the Four of Cups in the bottom of the deck, reversed, which wants to indicate that, again, somebody's realizing something. Again, somebody's coming to realize a new vision, a new idea, a new perspective. Okay. I can keep going next, but the story might go way far, so let's move towards the ending. Please, Spirit, tell us how the story ends. Can you just give us an answer about the ending of the story? What happens in the end with this person that felt like prisoner, that needed to choose between two people? Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, and Page of Cups in reverse. This is very interesting, because this person that doesn't follow the tradition that they were forced to follow, because the Hierophant is talking about tradition and it came in reverse. So by tradition, this person had to marry somebody, and there were two choices. But this person chooses to not follow that tradition, and they are hiding, they are running away, because in this card you can see that we have foxes that are finding some kind of escape. They are running away. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Cups in reverse. This page is going after a fish, and in the background of this card there are clouds. There is something like going on, like some kind of storm. So having this card in reverse, I feel that this person is choosing to stay away from the storm, to just chase after what they want and run away from all that society or those people that are forcing them to be with somebody that they don't want to. I don't know how this is going to resonate for you and the person that is on your mind. Maybe this was you in the past, or maybe this was them in the past. But here we are talking about a situation where somebody feels forced to do something that they don't want to do. And they are trying to escape from this as much as they can. So as a present, this might reflect to your situation with this person that maybe either you or your person felt forced to follow some kind of patterns, or something was forced in this connection. It felt like forced somehow. Or maybe the society was looking down upon your connection. That also could be the option here, because I felt that we are talking about conservative society, in this society that is pressuring this girl, let's say, probably it's a girl, a society that is pressuring this girl to marry somebody that she doesn't want to marry. And yeah, I just sense that somebody, well, the girl was quite rebellious. She didn't want to follow the traditions of the society she was living in. And I feel that she manages to escape from this. Although we don't see the complete ending, we just see that she's escaping, she's running away. But which way she follows, we don't know. And how this might again reflect to your connection, I'm just trying to think of ways how this might reflect to your present connection with this person. Here we saw mostly one person, not two people that had karma between each other. Or maybe we are talking about this emperor that appears like a hero that is trying to save that girl. Maybe this is the person that is on your mind, or you are that emperor. I don't know how it's going to resonate. It's a bit messy because we are talking about past lives. The roles can be different there. So indeed, maybe there is pressure of society in your connection in the present. Maybe there are some kind of expectations. Okay, let's keep going. I just want to know what happens in the end, because this wants to indicate that this girl, let's assume it's a girl, escapes. She's running away. Please, Spirit, tell us what happens at the very ending. Is there a happy ending to this? Is there a happy ending to this story? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands. Okay, this is not a happy ending. Not a happy ending at all. I feel that even though this girl or person that is trying to escape, trying to do something untraditional and escape from this situation, in the end, she feels that she cannot fight back anymore. She cannot fight back anymore because we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And she's choosing to be with the rich one, the Page of Pentacles. She's choosing to be with the rich person, and this is feeling like a burden that she's carrying in her life. Okay, this was a very tragic past life story. I don't know why. Well, actually we had the warrior pose, which wants to indicate strength, which wants to indicate that somebody here tried to fight the oppression that was opposed through by the society. I really don't know how all this is going to resonate in your connection, but maybe somebody in this connection is forced to be with someone else by obligation. That also could be the option, actually. Maybe somebody in this connection has obligations to another person and cannot let go of those obligations. Okay, let's ask the tarot deck. Let's not well, I'm just guessing by seeing what the cards indicated about the past life, and I'm just assuming the possible versions. But let's ask the tarot deck how this that we saw is affecting your connection with this person. I will just reshuffle the deck. So please, Spirit, tell us how the story that we saw is affecting or relating in the present to the person who chose the warrior and the one that is in their mind. How this is related to them in their present. The Star card in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. The Devil card in reverse in the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we have two very positive cards that came in reversed, and we have the Devil card in reversed, which wants to indicate, well, I will start one by one. But having the Star card in reverse, the first word that came to my mind was hopelessness. Like maybe in your present there was a situation with this person that felt hopeless. Maybe there was a situation that felt that there isn't any hope for you and this person to blossom, because here we have those sprouts that are just coming out from the ground. And we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, which wants to indicate wish unfulfillment because it is in reverse. So some kind of wish about this connection is not being fulfilled, and it brings disappointment. But on the other hand, we have the Devil card in reverse, which is releasing something, releasing that karma, releasing that heavy energy that we saw in the past. So I feel that whatever you are experiencing with this person at your present, it is helping you to let go of those things that might have happened in the past. Let go of that situation that we saw, releasing it, clearing it, purifying it, letting go. And yeah, maybe you had disappointments with this person, maybe things felt hopeless, just like we saw that person from the past life that felt hopeless in her situation. But the most important thing is that here we have release. Okay, let's not leave it like that. Let's keep going a little bit further. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more about this influence? What more this past life brings to this connection in present? Eight of Swords upright. Four of Cups reversed. Page of Wands. Page of Wands upright in the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords, which wants to indicate that this past life karma is bringing a lot of frustration, a lot of sensation that you are feeling lost within this connection. You are feeling as if you are in a prison, as if your eyes are blindfolded and you cannot do much about this connection. On the other hand, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, which wants to indicate that maybe there were things that you were not seeing in this connection, maybe there were things that you were not realizing, but since the card is in reverse, it wants to indicate that you are coming to realize something, but still feeling a bit trapped and lost. But the good news is that we have the Page of Wands in the bottom of the deck, which wants to indicate that you have the capability to draw a new chapter. You have the capability to start something new. Because, well, I mean, the page here, just holding this brush, I feel that this page can paint something new, can start something over. I feel that whatever you had with this connection, in this connection with this person, it is some kind of heavy karma that is being cleared. And after this karma is cleared, you are the one who can choose their path. You are the one that can paint new future for yourself and start anew. After this karma is over, I feel that you are starting over. I'm not sure if it will be with this person or with someone else, but you are just letting go of that heavy karma, you are purifying it, and you are starting over. Okay, this was interesting story pile number 2. The time is advancing, but I will take some, actually, I don't know if it will be if it will be okay to take some songs for you and this person, because the energies were quite heavy, but I did it with pile number 1. I will do it here. Let's see if it's going to resonate. Let's see if we are going to get songs that are going to resonate for your connection with this person. Carly Rae Jepsen, call me maybe. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. You have my number. Call me maybe. Okay. So we have flirty energy. This song wants to indicate flirty energy. Maybe you just met this person by accident and you immediately got captivated by them and you wanted to talk to them or just interact with them somehow. But we have flirty energy. Maybe somebody within this connection is a bit more flirty, a bit more free-spirited. Olivia Rodrigo, vampire. Okay, this is not flirty energy. This is not flirty energy at all. From this song, I sense betrayal. Somebody in this connection felt betrayed. Let's take one more, actually 2 more. Miley Cyrus, Angels Like You. Okay. So in this song, I feel that somebody is thinking that the person on their mind is not is too good for them. They don't feel good enough for their person and they're backing off. Let's take one final song. I'll take this one. Avicii, Wake Me Up. Okay. Wake me up when all it's over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. So from the Avicii song, I indeed sense what I sense with this page of wands. After everything is over, after that heavy karma is over, there is a new chance. There is a new chance to paint a new future. All right, pile number 2. So these were the messages. If you find this reading interesting, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people find it. And also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really, really precious for me. I did my best to dig as deep as I could in the past life, but I don't know how relevant or how this is going to resonate for your connection with this person in your present. So that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Wishing you many, many, many blessings, and I hope to see you again. Bye! Hello there, pile number 3. For those of you who chose the root chakra, wisdom of the earth. Okay, so just looking at this card, I sense that here we are talking about not a lifetime, not past lifetime. We are talking about many, many lifetimes with this person, because I feel that you are deeply rooted with this person. That's why this card came out and you chose it. So let's take a look. What is the story between you two in your past reincarnations? I will just reshuffle the deck. And then we are going to see what is between you and this person in your past lives. Okay, so please, Spirit, tell us what has happened in the past life between the person who chose the root chakra and the one that is on their mind. What has happened between them in their most recent past? What has happened between them in their most recent past life? Seven of Wands. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and Page of Swords in reverse in the bottom of the deck. Okay. 3 reverse cards for your past life connection with this person. So, in your past life, I feel that somebody gave up. Somebody gave up and they felt unsuccessful, they felt miserable because we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which wants to indicate about all this potential, all these things that they could acquire, but they got confused. They didn't feel strong enough and they chose to give up. They chose to give up on the abundance and they felt miserable. They felt that, they felt like they were taken over by something, and as a general energy, somebody felt very, very confused. I don't know who I'm talking. I don't know who I'm referring to, but this has happened in the past. In the past life, somebody in this connection has given up. Even though there was so much potential, they were not able to fight for this. They gave up because they didn't feel strong enough to defend this connection. They didn't feel strong enough to fight for this connection. And there were a lot of confusions that were happening in the past life between you and this person as a general energy. I sense as a general energy some kind of frustration, because from this card there is so much potential for all kind of abundance, but yet there is the giving up of that person. I don't know who gave up on whom. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, tell us more about this story. What we need to know more about this story. Who gave up? What happens? We have the Queen of Cups, the Fool in reverse, and 3 of Cups upright in the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, having the Fool in reverse and the Queen of Cups combined, well, with the Fool of reverse, I feel that I feel that somebody was not brave enough. Somebody didn't have the guts to just take what they want, be spontaneous, just let go of all perceptions of society, let go of all things around them, and just be spontaneous and just act on the moment, just go for what they want without any fears. So with the Fool of reverse, I feel that in your past life, somebody from this connection just didn't have the guts to be reckless. And we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups in an upright position. Well, from this Queen, I sense some kind of loneliness. I sense that somebody was waiting and waiting, but it just didn't happen because the other person just doesn't have the guts. The other person couldn't take an action, couldn't make a movement. And we have a lonely Queen that is waiting. In the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups in an upright position, which wants to indicate some kind of celebration. Maybe this involves other people in the lives of these two. Maybe this involves other people that were conspiring against them. Maybe there were other people that were putting obstacles and blockages for these two people to come together. And since we have the 3 of Cups in the bottom of the deck, I feel that somebody was celebrating the breakup of these two. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, can you tell us more? What has happened in the past? What has happened in the past life of people who chose the root chakra and the one that is between the one that is on their mind. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. I took 2 cards. We have the Page of Wands and the Strength card, and 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So, in your past life, there was an ending. There was an ending with this person, but the story never ended. Even though there was an ending, the story actually never ended. Because we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which wants to indicate hard time to let go of this situation. Even though it's over, hard time to let go of it. And under this card we have the Strength card and the Page of Wands. Well, it never ended because there was desire. There was desire for more, there was potential. And both sides felt that they could do more. And we have the Strength card in reverse, I mean not in reverse, in an upright, which leads me to the thought that this person who didn't have the guts, who didn't have the courage, they are regretting about it. They are trying to build up their strength, and they are regretting for not being there, for not being more steady and just making a move, or just claiming what they want, claiming what would make you and them happy. I don't know what was the blockage between those two, but I feel that there was some kind of blockage. That's why this person gave up, and that's why this person didn't make a move, or didn't want to be reckless with the Fool. And with the Page of Wands, I'm just taking a better look at this page. With this Page of Wands, I feel that this person that gave up, they secretly desire more. They secretly want to make some kind of action. They secretly want to make the story continue, to remove those swords, that are indicating ending, and to start over. And in the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is indicating imbalance of feelings, emotions, and action. So, seeing all this from the past life, I feel that this energy somehow is going to reflect on your present too. I don't know what might be the connection between you two in the present, but I feel that there might be some kind of similar situation in your present as well, which is causing imbalance in your connection with this person. Okay, let's pick up the cards and continue. So, please, Spirit, let's see what was the obstacle between them, why that person gave up. Please, Spirit, tell us what was the obstacle between these two people in the past, in their past lives. What was blocking them from coming together? What was the obstacle? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands and King of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay, this is very interesting. Having the Seven of Pentacles in an upright, it wants to indicate that it involves some kind of waiting for something. Somebody in this connection needed to wait for something to be complete in order to come together. Actually, it just came to me. Maybe here we are talking about a girl and a boy. Well, we are talking about the past life. Maybe here we are talking about somebody that went on military or something like that, and the other person needed to wait for them to come back. But They just felt that it is not going to happen, or actually, I'm getting confused from these messages, to be honest. I feel that the karma between you and this person in the past life is quite strong. I feel that you might have had multiple past life situations with this person. But what I feel here is that somebody was waiting. The obstacle that was between you and this person was involving waiting for something. And we have the Nine of Wands, which wants to indicate that there were some kind of achievement, some kind of trophies, and it was not ready yet. Yeah, actually, it just came to me. I feel that, well, we are talking, maybe there was social difference between you and this person in your past life, and maybe one of you who was poor, they were waiting in order to grow some kind of investment or something in order to be able to be worthy for you. And that's why the society was looking down upon this connection, because it was connection between poor and rich. And we have the King of Swords in the bottom of the deck. Just let me take a look at this king to see what I'm going to get as a message from him. Well, this king has a lot to do with logic. This king has a lot to do with understandings and perceptions of society. This is what I'm feeling. Yeah, actually, that's a message. That's a message here. They were feeling as if they are being looked down upon by society, and they were trying to gain their own achievements. That's why they were waiting in order to get on the same level with the person they want. That's why it seems like they have given up, but actually they were preparing, they were getting ready. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, can you tell us what is happening in this story? What is happening in this story? What more we need to know about this story? Ten of Swords again, reverse. Three of Pentacles, reverse. The Magician, reverse. Okay. So, no matter what you and this person do, I feel that both of you cannot accept the ending between you two. Both of you felt like this is not the end. Both of you could not let go of this. Both of you were stuck on this situation and just couldn't let it go. We have the Three of Pentacles under this, which might indicate that maybe you both tried with other people, but this didn't help. This didn't help to put an ending to this. Even if you got involved with other people, you still somehow kept thinking about each other. Your thoughts were not separated from each other. And in the bottom we have the Magician in reverse. Even though you both want to be with each other, I feel that, well, with the Magician in reverse, there isn't enough skills, there isn't enough, well, let's say there is some kind of blockage that is not allowing you to come together. And that knowledge is related with lack. I really felt that here we are talking about connection between a poor and a rich person. And the family of the rich person didn't want to let that rich person to marry a poor. And the poor person was trying, well, they kind of gave up because they realized that this connection will never happen. They tried and tried, but it felt pointless. And that's why they were trying to raise their fortune, they were trying to get on the same level, but even though they tried, it felt like hopeless. It felt as if they cannot do anything. I remember we had the Fool in reverse, which wanted to indicate that they were afraid to make some kind of reckless movement. By that reckless movement, it might indicate that they could, for example, run away with this person, away from the family and everything, but they were not reckless enough to do that, or they didn't want to put the person that they love in danger. And no matter what has happened between you two in that past life, even though if you were with other people, you still kept thinking about each other. You still kept thinking about your connection. Okay, this feels like a heavy energy pile number 3. I don't know how this is going to resonate in your present. I don't know your story in the present, but having all this on a background, I feel that this might somehow cause frustrations with this person, or there might be some kind of blockages that are interfering between you and the person that is on your mind in your present. And maybe your love somehow felt impossible. Okay, let's keep going. Please, Spirit, tell us what is happening in the end. Is there a happy ending for these people in their past life? Is there a happy ending in this story? What is happening in the end? Ace of Swords, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. So, Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I just got the message and it feels very sad. I'm sorry, but it feels really, really sad. Because from this Two of Cups, I am sensing 2 soulmates. I'm sensing 2 souls that belong together. But since the card came in reverse, I feel that somehow they were not able to come together. They were not able to become one. And just looking at this Ace of Swords, I feel that this sword just came between them and separated them. I feel that this sword just cut the card in half and separated these 2 souls that are belonging together. And then we have the Hierophant card in reverse. Well, from the Hierophant, I am sensing blessings and good fortune. But since the card came in reverse, I feel that this somehow interfered with the laws of universe, or with the karma that was created. Because this is a major arcana. After all, this is a major arcana, so it wants to indicate something to do with universe, with the law of the universe. Something that is higher from our consciousness. And this card is in reverse, which wants to indicate that maybe something didn't go in a traditional way that it was supposed to go. But I don't sense happy ending here. Let's take 1 more card, or 2 more cards. Please, Spirit, can you clarify this? Is there something more that we need to know about this ending? Queen of Cups, the Fool. What are the odds? What are the odds? 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, with the Queen of Cups, I feel exactly the same energy as I felt before. If you remember, these 2 cards came together well, not long ago when I was shuffling the decks. These 2 cards came together again in this very same reading. And it wants to indicate that here with this Queen, I sense that somebody felt lonely, somebody Somebody was miserable and lonely, because from this queen I'm sensing loneliness. And from this fool in reverse, I sense that somebody was regretting that they were not reckless enough. Somebody was regretting that they couldn't do something reckless in order to fight for this love, in order to make this love happen, in order to let go of what society thinks or what people think and just be together with that person. In the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Well, Four of Cups wants to indicate some kind of a missed chance, missed opportunity. And since this card came in reverse, I feel that in the end somebody realized that they missed their chance, they missed their opportunity. They should have been more reckless. They should have not listened to society or people or anything else. Just let their feelings drive them and do whatever is necessary just to be with that person that they desire. Okay, pile number 3. This was a tragic story. I don't know how it's going to resonate for you and your person, but we are about to see. I have some guesses. I think I shared some of them, but I will take some tarot cards just in case to see how it is going to reflect in your present. Okay, these cards are too many. But we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Six of Cups, which is a soul connection card. But still, I will keep reshuffling. I will just reshuffle the deck. Okay. I'm sorry, but I feel that I need to reshuffle again for some reason. Okay. So please, Spirit, tell us how this past life is reflecting on the present of these two people, the one who chose the root chakra and the one that is on their mind. How this past life is reflecting on them. Two of Cups in reverse, okay. King of Wands and Six of Wands, okay. Okay, this is very interesting. So, Two of Cups in reverse, it wants to indicate that there is some kind of misunderstanding. I feel that whatever has happened in the past, there is some kind of bitterness, bitter feelings, because the other person just couldn't overcome the expectations and the things that society was pressuring on them. So here we have misunderstandings with the Two of Cups. Something that couldn't exactly flow between you two, maybe because it's past life karma. And we have the King of Wands. Well, maybe from the past, whatever happened in the past, whoever was that person that couldn't make a move in the past, now they are a bit more dominant and they are a bit more, well, I feel that in this present moment they are trying to capture this person somehow. They are trying to be a bit more dominant and just recover what they lost in the past, because we have a Six of Wands and we have a fox that has captured a bird and feels victorious about it, and we have the King of Wands, which also wants to indicate somebody that is quite confident, somebody that is goal determined. So how this is affecting in your connection in the present? Somebody in this connection is a bit more dominant, actually. This is how it's affecting, because from the past life, whoever was the one that didn't have the guts to overcome the social difference, that expectations from the society, this person now is a bit more dominant and they are a bit more goal oriented towards this connection. And this might be causing misunderstandings between you two. This might be causing conflicts. Okay, let's see if there is something more. Is there another influence from this past lifetime in the present moment of this connection? Is there another influence from the past life to the present of this connection? Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, and Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, well, as an overall energy, maybe emotionally things are not balanced yet between you and this person, because what has happened in the past is quite heavy, to be honest. So emotionally things are not balanced yet with the Knight of Cups in the bottom of the deck as a general energy. But we have the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles, which is the good news, because my focus gets on this rising sun, and the Pentacles is indicating new start, new beginning. You can see how this fox is biting on this pentacle. So what I'm feeling is that even though there is a lot of emotional karma between you and this person from your past life, I feel that in this reincarnation you are supposed to find some kind of balance in this. You are supposed to, literally just take a look at this fox. This fox is just pouring water from one cup to another cup into the river. So literally you are letting go of those feelings, emotions, those heavy burdens that you had in the past. You are clearing it. You are cleansing your past experiences with this person. All this heavy karma, you are just clearing it in this lifetime. And then on the top you have the Ace of Pentacles. You can literally see that once all these heavy energies are cleansed, this fox is jumping and biting a pentacle. So after all these energies are cleared up, there will be some kind of a new chance, new beginning, something new, something prolific, something stable, because you have Pentacles energy. So that was very, very interesting pile number 3. Just like I did with the other piles, although I see that the time is advancing, I will just take a few songs and see how they are going to resonate for your connection. Let's see which song you are going to get for your connection with this person. We have Avicii, Waiting for Love. Okay. So here within this connection, I feel that somebody is waiting for love. Somebody is waiting for the love of their life. And they are patient. Even though things might have happened between you two, you are hopeful and patient and waiting for love. Either you or that person. Then we have Lady Gaga, Poker Face. So somebody was not showing their true face. Somebody was not showing their true colors. Somebody in this connection was hiding their feelings. Let's take more. Katy Perry, this is the part of me that you never ever gonna take away from me. Okay. So from this song, I feel that somebody is just holding on to who they are, and they don't want to let go of their character, their personality, or their features. Somebody maybe wants to change the other person, while the other person wants to just stay who they are. And Also, this song is usually talking about some kind of breakup or some kind of departure. And well, I sense from this song hurt feelings, but I don't know how this is going to resonate for you and this person. And your last song is Charlie put, we don't talk anymore. So we don't talk anymore like we used to do. So maybe there is some kind of silence between you and this person that is on your mind. But yeah, maybe the silence will be broken. Maybe there will be more conversations, but for the moment, or at least what this song says, we don't talk anymore. So maybe until the energies are a bit more calmed down, you you are going to stay silent, and once things are a bit more clear, a bit more settled, maybe there will be conversation again. At least in the past life we saw that both of you, I mean, whatever you do, you cannot stop thinking about this person even though you cannot be with this person. So that was your reading, pile number 3. Heavy energies, but I hope it has helped you to gain some kind of insight, and it has given you some kind of idea what might have happened between you and this person in the past and why things might be the way they are. So if you enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to hit the like button in order to help more people to find this reading, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel because your support is really precious for me. And yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your attention. Wishing you many blessings, and I hope to see you again. Bye.